Hello and welcome to our weekend wonder. My name is Hannah and I'm going to be giving you a taste of Narnia. I work at Westminster Abbey, a big church in London. Westminster Abbey is a church that welcomes everybody of all faiths and none. Here at Westminster Abbey, we have over 3,000 famous people buried and remembered. Today, we're going to be thinking about the works of a famous author who is remembered here at the Abbey. This part of the Abbey is called Poets' Corner, and here there are many authors buried and remembered. The author we are going to be looking at today is remembered just down here by this column. Let's get a bit closer. His name is C.S. Lewis. And he wrote a series of stories for children about a magical world. The magical world is called Narnia, and it's a place where children can enter. In one of his stories, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, 4 children, Peter, Susan, Edmund and Lucy, enter the magical world of Narnia through a wardrobe. And in Narnia, they meet many magical creatures that can talk. The king of all Narnia is a lion. I wonder if you know what his name is. It's Aslan. In the story The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Aslan is killed but comes back to life. Here at Westminster Abbey, Christians have just celebrated the festival of Easter. At Easter time, Christians remember the death of Jesus, but that he came back to life, just like Aslan. There are many lions in Westminster Abbey because Westminster Abbey is a royal church and a lion is a symbol of royalty. Next time you come to the Abbey, you'll have to see how many lions you can spot. There's also many other creatures that appear in Westminster Abbey that feature in Narnia as well. Here is a dragon. There are many dragons in the stories of Narnia, particularly in one of the later books, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. And here's another special character from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. I wonder if you know what type of animal this is. They have a large flat tail and they usually build dams in streams and rivers. It is a beaver. Mr. and Mrs. Beaver are 2 important characters in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Mrs. Beaver is incredibly brave and caring. She helps the children in their journey to escape the White Witch and all the time looks out for them and cares for them. When the children come to her house for the first time, she makes them a yummy marmalade roll. Today, you can have a go at making your own mini marmalade rolls. Here is a list of all the ingredients you'll need and the equipment. We'll post a list of these in the comments under the video. You need to start off by preheating your oven to gas mark 7, and then you need to grease a muffin tin. So you can just put some butter on some kitchen roll and make sure you rub all those little holes in the muffin tin. Next, you need to get your wooden spoon and mix some flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. Add the cubes of butter and you need to rub that butter in with your fingers and thumb until the mixture resembles fine breadcrumbs. Time to add a bit of sweetness. Add your caster sugar and make sure you give the mixture a good stir. Then you can slowly pour in the milk, a little bit at a time, stirring the mixture as you go until you have a stiff dough. Cover your hands in flour and make sure you've got flour all over your worktop, and then you can get the dough out and put it on to your worktop and flatten it out with your hands or with a rolling pin into the shape of a rectangle. You want it to be about 1 centimetre thick. And then you can add your marmalade. If you don't like marmalade, you can try jam instead if you'd like. So spread the marmalade all over the area until it covers the whole of the rectangle. And then with your floury hands, you need to roll the dough up into a long tube. and ask an adult to use a knife to cut the tube into slices about 1 inch thick. Then you can put these slices into the muffin tin. Then they need to go in the oven, but ask an adult to help you put it into the oven. Bake it for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then they can come out. Remove them from the tin while they're still warm. You can either enjoy them hot with custard, or perhaps you can save it for later and get it out at a picnic. I had mine for breakfast and they were really tasty the next day. If you want to hear more about some of the famous authors, or perhaps scientists, or many of the other individuals we have buried and remembered at Westminster Abbey, you can check out our A to Z of Westminster Abbey page on the website. You can share your creations with us on social media by using the hashtag WABBYFun. And if you'd like to make a small donation of £5, please text the word Abbey to the number 725. We hope you enjoyed our Weekend Wonders today, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.